Hi, my name is Janet Marotte, and I am currently a fifth grade teacher at Knox STEM Academy in Canton, Georgia, where I teach math, science, and social studies. My goal in pursuing this course and this degree is to initially, obviously, implement technology more effectively in my classroom. Presently, I am using it, I think, too heavily on just the skills practice aspect of technology, as well as in research some. What I'd really like to focus on, though, is implementing it more in the self student learning, their self-paced learning, as well as the creation aspect of what I know is out there and available. I would really like more education in that myself. One day beyond that, I would love the opportunity to possibly become a technology educator within my school or another, as well as possibly becoming a technology coach or a technology trainer in my county. Um, Next, in this post, I'd like to talk some about my passions in education. First is just the overarching theme of what it means to be a 21st century learner. I think that we all have heard over and over again that we are preparing students for careers and for positions and for technology that does not even exist today. And getting students to be collaborative together, keeping them to be problem solvers, to critically think, and I think heavily on the creativity aspect of that is, I think, my main overall arching passion as an educator. Stemming off of that, I have primarily taught math for the last 7 years, and I am a huge proponent of the new way, if you will, to teach math, which is very conceptual. How Georgia has the Georgia Standards of Excellence stemming off of Common Core standards. I am a public cheerleader of that entire concept. I have seen students over the last 7 years who now enter my class with such a much deeper and heavy understanding of place value and number sense. And it prepares them for when they get to about the fifth grade math level when algorithms are first introduced. And I'm able to teach those not as a trick or a shortcut, because there are no tricks in math. There are shortcuts, but not tricks. And I'm able to talk through an algorithm using place value and number sense concepts so that they understand even how the algorithm works and not just memorizing it as a shortcut like I believe we did growing up. I think those two passions of mine, being a 21st century educator and a conceptual math teacher, go hand in hand because it's preparing students for that critical thinking and the whole concept that there's more than one way to solve any problem in life and in math. Finally, in this post, I'd like to talk a little bit about my big takeaway so far from our required reading, which was the professional development article, which is coming to be more and more of an interest of mine professionally. The development of how professional development is created for teachers. And I think the big takeaway for me was the amount of time that it really takes to be effective. Way too often, I think professional development is still a one day and done type of event, which is a disservice to us as teachers and to the students that are trying to benefit from the implementation of the professional development. Quality professional development is something that requires the time to be implemented and then reflected on, and hopefully collaborated among teachers before you can really benefit like you should from it. During PLCs, professional learning committees, which most of us, I think, are required to participate in now, a big part of that needs to be analyzing student work. I know data is extremely important and is something that we focus on daily. But the time, again, needed to really analyze student work, to know what quality work looks like in your classroom and in mine, and kind of having a professional discussion on that is huge. I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you a lot better in this course, and thank you for getting to know me through this video.